Hey guys! Welcome back. We've, Jill's been on break for about a day and a half. Like 48 hours now. So, we better get back to work. Oh god, I can hear myself from Candy's computer. I hope the mic doesn't pick that up. Yeah. Very reasonable break. At least I didn't get locked up this time. Alright. Gosh. Wow, I am really loud on her computer. I'll turn the fan up. How do I do this thing again? I guess I can't do anything to reset it. Add songs. You remove them by right-clicking their title or swap two songs by clicking on both. There we go. I wondered how long it would take me to figure out right-click, and it did. There's no feedback. I don't hear an echo. Okay, that's good. That's good. I wasn't sure how well my mic would pick that up. It's just I could hear it very clearly. I can still hear it, but it's not as clear now. So I'm just gonna talk a lot in the hopes of never having to actually hear it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what that one is. I don't think we get that one. There we go. No, definitely not captivated by my own voice. Okay. Good evening. Good eve. I wonder who's come to visit us. Is it the robot overlords? It looks like the robot overlords. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, it's a helmet. Oh. Sorry, it's so comfortable I usually forget I have it on. Alright, what are we gonna see? Is this better? Much better. Now I can know what kind of voice to give you. Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, miss? Master Special. No, I already gave that voice to someone else. Fuck! I'm not good at coming up with voices. Master Specialist. Say P. Asagiri. Asagiri of the 700. You'd think after 2 days I could read better, but apparently I'm still recovering from Anime USA and I still fucking cannot read words. 765th Division, Valkyrie Corps, at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Say. What can I get for you, Say? Let's see. I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although, a cool drink would be nice too. Not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. Alright, so she wants a not big drink that's on ice and sweet. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Not much caramel, Marbergergadine. Cold, sweet, regular size, low alcohol. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Give me a sec and the recipe book. By flavor, sweet drinks. Sugar Rush has optional carotene, so I could get her drunk if I wanted. Aged and mixed. Aged and mixed. We're looking for something icy. I think we're in the Blue Fairy, yep. On the rocks and blended. No relation to the company. Alright, I think the Moonblast is what we're gonna want to give her. But just in case, I want to check out the last two as well. Aged and mixed. Aged and mixed. So yeah, she wants the Moonblast. So we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 1, 2 on the rocks, and blended, not just mixed. Sweet, 1 Moonblast. Here you are. Ah, yes. This is just what I needed. Thanks. We don't get many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking the Blitzkrieg Corps, the ones with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. Right drink, right time, A+. Thank you for the cheer, Fio. And I still can't get used to remember the fact that I'm not in webcam, because I keep like doing what I would do on webcam, like making heart hands, waving, and then I remember no one can see me. I could be picking my nose right now and you would never know. Scratching my ass. Who knows what kind of crazy hijinks I get up to when the camera's off. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect. We are the angels who soothe the suffering of enemy attack. You watch Gintama. I would have... Therefore, you're a regular wild card. This is kind of true. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times, the ones who assist the victims of crime. 1, sweet rhymes. 2, you sound like you're a part of Mercy's Valkyrie unit, because she's got that Valkyrie suit and shit. We watch, we protect. Hey, that's what the TV says. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from... stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. See, that's kind of a character I'd like to see in Overwatch, where it's like not a support character, but they have like a minor ability to heal, and they're kind of considered a paramedic, and like maybe they used to work for Mercy's team, and so they have a Valkyrie suit, and they can do stuff with that, and they have similar abilities to her, but they're much more offensive, and they can only do very small amounts of healing. I'm sorry though, I'm just being too much into Overwatch, because last night playing it and having fun has me thinking about it again. Also seeing some of the photos from Mercy hanging out stuff coming back. Did you hear the live action Gintama movie is coming to NA cinemas? I'm not sure if I want to go since the live action is starting to be terrible. I'm curious about it. Damn, that must be a tough job. Yeti hunting was a lot of fun. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building. I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time we were cleaning up aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was almost dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. But love that positive attitude. No, but those are sights. And they're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear you and you actually meant sighs? I mean, sure, I've suffered the deepest, longest, most frustrating sighs from people after everything's said and done, but here, I'll demonstrate one. My feelings towards my cosplays when I've spent the entire night working on them and they still just don't seem to work and I don't know why. One act from J-Jo. There you go. End scene. Don't worry, you didn't this year. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. That was a sigh, that was a yawn. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna be gross, and I'm actually gonna mute my mic so you don't have to hear how gross I'm being. And I'm back. Thank you, Theo, for the cheer of applause for the one-act play of dead sighing. Okay. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. You finished your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem. Don't worry. A classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you. Alright, by type. Classy, not classic. Alright, she doesn't want to get too, Herbiter, bad touch. I would feel bad just making this for Harmatine. I don't want to get her too drunk. 1 Carmatine. And it's sweet, so she might actually like that. And happy, because she's also pretty happy. This one was sour and vintage, so I don't think that would go with what she had previously. Bubbly, classy, and burning. A lot of the alcoholic content, though. Alright, so Fringe Weaver. Holy shit! I don't think she wants that. It's super strong and she did not want a hangover tomorrow. Alright, so this one would be good, but it's sour again. And I'm gonna guess that she likes sweet because she got a sweet drink first, so the Brandtini it is. Too much booze, booze too strong, yup. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, and just one of these, aged and mixed. Yeah! Here you are. Yup, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kinds of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name. Now I want to know yours. Oh, sure, just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian. Julian! Do not call me Juliana. Please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell on it that much. Oh, okay. I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. All the guys we had in here earlier were complete and total asswipes. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. Oh my god, what? My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. That's sort of adorable. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't prosthetic. It wasn't a prosthetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then I felt this was my calling. That I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. And hurt me. What the fuck? That's really weird. Huh, I think it's interesting though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run in the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kinda guide myself towards judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same thing too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knight is too broad a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes. Rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats and lobbyists. They're really pushing this to kill net neutrality. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But a few are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird, under-the-table deals. Interesting. There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with the anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks. And besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. I've been trying to give you light stuff. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you know what? I'll have something else. I remember some drink called a martini? Brandtini. I think that's what I just gave her. No, I'm pretty sure it's a martini. It's Brandtini. Trust me, I'll get you one. She wants a Brandtini. Isn't that what I gave her before? Yeah. This is totally what I just gave her. Okay, well... three of these. And one of these. Double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha! 6. Yep. Good. aged, mix. Here, see? Huh, you were right. And this is totally what I just got. I guess I already had one. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple of days. Really? Why? I like the feel of this place, and I want to share it with her. It might be a bit difficult, though. She's more into, classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but don't worry. I know the kind of place I work in. I see. But it shouldn't be too bad. I just need to... What was that? Sounded like an explosion. I'd better check that. I paid you already, right? Yeah, go ahead. Be careful. I will. That's so sweet of her. I like her the best out of all of our customers. Which isn't saying much. She left her helmet. Well, if she's coming back, I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check that ever-loving hell, blah blah. I'll go check what the ever-loving hell that explosion was. Careful. What? Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening, and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Ignis's ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it. Afterlife? I'm not dead? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright, then where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me, you sickos? Are you organ traffickers? Robbers? Rapists? Pickpockets? I totally picked the wrong voice because she's much more bossy and demeaning than this lazy voice makes her seem. You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries, otherwise you'll just... You're a rapist, aren't you? Rapists, the whole lot of you! I would have shouted that, but that's... I'm sure our neighbors would have complained about hearing rapists, the whole lot of you, shouted. I'm imagining a screechy sort of... Yeah, much more like, you want to tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, and then brutally murder me, don't you? All while still violating every hole in my body as I lay there twitching. Don't you? Girl, you've been reading too much fanfiction. Way too much fanfiction. Murder, 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 murder. Interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down. Or throw at her face. You've thought about this a lot, haven't you, girl? Yeah, she clearly has. Think carefully, Jill. Give her something that will calm her down. Buy type. Girly drinks. Promo drinks. Classy drinks. Flavor. Shit. Shit. Put some arsenic in it. What is calming? Fluffy Dream? Hey Regula, we're trying to figure out what a calming alcoholic drink is. A couple of these will make your tongue feel velvety, more of them will make you feel like sleeping soundly. That sounds calming. Bad touch. We're nothing but mammals after all. Definitely not that one. Beer. I'm kind of just reading everything. Say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you'll look like a fool. Okay. So unnecessary, brown. Blue fairy, brush your teeth blue. Martini. Like drinking ethanol with a spoonful of sugar. I think the fluffy dream is what I'm gonna go with. Now I'm just kind of reading everything. PG rated shows. Favorite beer, Earth's... Huh. Bland. I don't know if that's good or not. Looks like another Wednesday at the Shining Finger. Yeah. Mars Blast. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planet. No thermometer was harmed in the creation of this drink. All the rocks. Calm, not cool her down. Otherwise, I'd be like, maybe... No relation to the Hadron. Can you see on the moon? Okay. Use actual sparkle, but too many complaints about skin problems. Being to redesign it without sparkling. Sweet, light, fruity. Tastes like old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. Soft. What's... okay. Aww. I wanted to see what other drinks were soft. Suplex. Pile driver. Yeah, soft. Was the fluffy dream also soft? Yeah. Okay, so I think we want to go with the soft drinks, so I am going to go with the fluffy dream. Like I was saying, I kind of was just reading other stuff. I'm going to actually do that just so I can get a better feel for the menu. Like, I didn't even know if soft was a type. Will keep your drunkenness out of you, not have cold. So, wait. Sobering. All blended, it will knock the drunkenness out of you or knock you out cold. We may not want to do that. Still, that is something to remember. Bland. Gut punch. Really strong. It's supposed to mean a punch made of innards, but the name actually describes drinking it. Reading that for reference. Okay, that's good to know that the bleeding chain is also sobering. Piano Man. Does not represent the opinions of the bar, pianist unit, or its associations. Piano Woman. It was originally called Pretty Woman, but too many people complain that there's a piano man. Okay. Pile driver. Drinking. Okay. Zen Star. You actually see something balanced. Usually it's nice. You dead wrong. Alright, so let's go with the fluffy dream. And hope this works out well for us. And we didn't need sobering instead of soft. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some of that extra carmotine. I'm gonna throw in 2. You know what? I heard a tip in the general chat that if you make all the drinks big, you get more money, so you're able to pay your rent. So I'm actually gonna try that right now. What is that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks. A bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. 2. Calm down? What did you spice it up with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? God, no. I wouldn't even think of it. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention, I'd have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, The BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... ugh. Don't you know the most evil pickpockets in the world spice their drinks with pumpkins? Explains why so many white women like pumpkin spice. Sorry, that's a politically charged comment right now. Ha ha ha, I'm a white woman, I can say that. Even if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They'll sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street? Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker? What about it? Oh my god! How? Why? How? I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem, then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. But you could still be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point. But first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss's. Second, we are pretty much part of a chain, sort of like Spicy Chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. 1 second. Adjusting my chair. It's been super uncomfortable. I need to friggin' actually get a real chair. I'm not angry at you, Belladonna. Belladonna tried to be a fierce guard kitty today and chase another cat out of the yard, and then only to be foiled by the fact the cat knew how to climb a fence and Belle did not, because Belle is a terrible cat. Now she's staring out at the yard from my window, trying to keep an eye on the pitch black darkness of our backyard. You can just ignore this drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace, and nothing of value will be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of an action will yield no difference? Oh, I'm glad you finished making the makeshift cat bed and put it out there for the other kitty. Thank you, Theo. Yeah. We noticed the stray cat bopping around our house a few times, and with it getting colder, I also noticed it's been looking like thinner, so we put out food. I put out food, and Theo put out a bed for it if it needs it in our little backyard shed. And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, I was going to drink it myself. Well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant, and that your work does matter, you bitch! Not sure you should drink it all that so fast. So, how was it? It was fine, but not something I'd order normally. Are you alright? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd probably react the same way. I should apologize for my last comment, too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's Better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and/or organs. Seriously, how much fanfiction do you read? Is that book you seem to be holding fanfiction? I bet it is. I bet it's your fanfiction. I bet it's a reader self-insert. It is, isn't it? Of course it is. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay, then I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just gulped the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. Hooray, piano man. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. On the rocks. Holy shit, this is a huge drink. She just knows her kinks, that's all. Don't kink shame. Here. Yeah, this is the one. Kink. My kink is kink shaming. Way to be insensitive, Zenny. Oh my god, you guys are idiots. I love you. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. You lead an interesting life. You and your family. I kink shame your kink of kink shaming. Kink shaming Theo is my kink. God damn it. I think the chat has just devolved into kink shaming. What did he do? Your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in the bar when suddenly the pianist left out the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that he had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. It's like really intense. I see. The Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently, it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So, this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, Ms.? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. And then I saw some things I shouldn't have, and they chased me around, and then they threw me off, like, the streets thinking I was dead. Can I ask where? Have you heard of the newspaper called The Augmented Eye? Yeah, I have your boss in here earlier. I read it every morning. In fact, yeah, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So, you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horseblower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have done it before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked him where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time, I hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's Why are you working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No. Don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it though. Fair enough. Told you it was What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality, all while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point, I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Seriously. No more fanfiction! Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. What with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Never read a coffee shop AU or you're gonna be so confused. Yup. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days, but even then. When you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'll be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You know, you can't ask for another one. Although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One Brandtini, please. Coming right up. And no, I do not have the memory, like, it memorized, even though I've made it now. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 times tonight. 1, 2, 3. 1 Carmatine on the ice. No, not on the ice. Aged. And next. Here. Yup, this seems like the stuff. Cheers. Are you alright? Yeah, just a bit dizzy. And you're clearing your throat? It helps me focus. Yeah, I'm better now. Hey Jill, do you work with other women? I work for a woman, but my only coworker is male. Why? You got her drunk, good job. Hey! You lucky bitch. I mean, you have no idea what the heaven you live in. Yeah! Hey trio! We are getting people drunk. I'm Cyberpunk Bartender actioning. When I started my internship, every intern was female. Have you ever tried competing with women for a good spot? They're relentless. Have you ever tried making friends with any of them? Friends? Those cunts aren't in there for friendship. They're out for blood. Sorry. I mean, the other day I got an assignment and all I got from my efforts was an afternoon spent locked in the bathroom. And this other time, when our supervisor praised me, I'm still looking for my briefcase. Ugh. Sometimes I just want to take all those bitches and throw them in the sewers or something. Let the lizardmen feast on their livers. I'm just so tired of having to deal with that. Tired of having to put up with them. Tired. Yeah, Kim is kind of a piece of work. No sleeping here, please. Do you want me to call you a cab? Would you be so kind? Hey, it's Jill. Can you send us a cab? The client? Just a second. Hey Kim, I'm gonna need your full name. Kimberly Lavaletta. Wow, that's a flowery name. Kimberly Lavaletta. No, I have no idea how to spell it. No, she's too sleepy to answer that. Okay, fine. Thanks a lot. They'll be here in... a minute. She's been through a lot today, I guess. Hey Jill, bathroom's done. I'm leaving. Guide Miss Lavaletta to her cab on your way out, please. Oh, she woke up? And fell asleep again. Sure, anything for a client. Excuse me, miss. Please help me walk you to your cab. Oh, pickpockets. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil? And where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned up the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks, and left. So she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. I wonder if I could have done this so she didn't get so drunk she passed out. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after finishing washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Yay! I got an achievement called Flawless Service! Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically... Yes, so our apartment complex is called Shining Fingered. Just let that sink in. On the 17th, make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Yay, thank you, Theo, for the cheer of 1 bit for Flawless Service. Jill is lost in thought about a hollow plant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Danger for you, and you can visit J.C. Elton's. Huh. Okay, weren't you gonna have curry yesterday? Jill, a ghost took away my money. Best boss. The fact that you have a poster in your house that says best boss, and she's the background of your selfie, or your phone, makes me think you have way more affection than a coworker. Curry is good though. We had curry, Herbert, we had curry at Anime USA, and it was amazing. Alright. Local woman, local hero. Ooh. Lana Smithy. Mid-air? That sounds a bit too fantastical. This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Will Mall, where people noticed someone at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians, but the person jumped off without notice. A mysterious rescuer. Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch them mid-air and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. Okay, 70% of our readers consider. This is another Lana Smithy. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. What? That's my favorite kind! Shut the fuck up, bitch! This is not really a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. This is from a survey we conducted here at the Augmented Eye last month. We asked our readers to tell us their most hated dishes. And with a total of 6,000 votes, it looks like the market for shrimp ramen is reducing. That's good, because it sucks. It sucks so much. I barf a little every time I smell it. How can anyone like that? It's ridiculous. I do feel attacked right now by the plant. I will. I'm just reading all the articles first. I think Alice Rabbit might be a dog. Don't trust this dog. By Lana Smithy. A dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, they're capable of learning at near-human speeds, so why is it impossible to imagine a gifted dog who uses their brilliance for programming? It makes a lot of sense, right? Well, maybe. God damn it. I don't fucking know code. Danger. Dangerous opinions. Let's talk about Alice Rabbit. Oh, happy not birthday, cheeky bastard. Oh, that's right. Let's go see what 4 and her were saying about all of the different articles. I only read the shrimp is so artificial it doesn't trigger my allergies. Those purple numbers. What's with the purple ones specifically? I don't know. But yeah, back to this. What it says on the tin. So what's the news then? Drawing a blank right now. We haven't heard of Alice in a while now that I think of it. You think they're planning something? There's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough as it is. Lol, we're going to be attacked and it will be funny to see those white knight fucks do nothing but drink. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. Lurk more. She normally leaves a funny, assy drawing and a message, something like, happy not birthday. Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? The hell? Alice was one who leaked all of the internal White Knight memos. She literally started the riots with the leaks. At least try with your baits. This thread is closed. Alright. Mickey concert. Okay, so let's limit all the concert conversations to this thread. How are you preparing for the best part? Best day of your life. That page looks silly. It is amusing in its own way. Hello, Rebelinox! Good! I'm playing some more Valhalla, a Cyberpunk Bartender action. I'm going with my boyfriend. Why would you lie on the internet? Haha, oh wow. Fucking normies, get out. That is so cute, Anon. Anyway, I'm going with a very special friend of mine. Are you the girl from the other day who had a crush on her best friend? Yes. So you're finally going to confess? Oh my god, this is going to be the cutest thing. But I still don't know if I like her. Just wait until Miki shows up. Then you'll know right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. How so? You will understand once you are there with her. Miki concerts are some magical shit. Interesting. In the last thread, Anon wants to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know. And how is she? I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch her signals. You say that, but she can be incredibly sharp sometimes. So I was right. That's going to be difficult, now that you're going to be direct and to the point. I'm afraid that's not going to be the case here. Not that I'm actually in love. Stop. I'm going to marry Miki! Stop being such an attention whore. We are here for Miki. Come on, Anon. Don't be mean. We just want to help a fellow Miki sister. You don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to derail the thread. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. Now who's the attention whore again? Damn. We're having an interesting game tonight with drunkenness and a very panic. Yeah, a panic girl reads way too much fan fiction. Okay, well that's all for that. So now we can go to the shop. Hover over an item to examine it, double click on it to buy it. Cute. Feel the thrill of being scammed by souvenirs without leaving Glitch City. Maneki Neko. They say these bring luck and its paw's broken, so I wouldn't trust him. Kira, Miki poster. I could tear one off any wall in the vicinity, but who knows what germs they'll have. Cutesy game poster for some cutesy game about a pink-haired witch flying on a broom. I wonder if that's a reference to something else this student VO did. There are no collector wants, but they're still nice for displaying. Japanese souvenir that has seen better days, still has a vintage charm to it. From cult classic video game, Yeek, his beard grows in real time. Night of the ID Snatchers, a beloved police mockumentary. Mega Christmas tree. Celebrate the bastardized commercialized version of an already bastardized celebration. Replica toy terrain. Not as sentient, but just as cute. PC-9X. It's a vintage gaming experience, all the cumbersome load times as they were meant to be. Joker Cyclone. Despite the noisy name, it's just a fan. Fans are good though, really good. Hollow plant, in memory of real hollow plant. Paper lantern, thanks to the chemical coating preventing bugs from eating it, we advise against using it. Beer on discount, the owner is trying to quit drinking, so he's selling them dirt cheap. Meet the staff, this one's a scrap of paper with download code for Meet the Staff scribbled. A sashimono or war banner with the Kiramiki's face on it fills you with fanaticism. Shoulder massager for those days when you've built up too much tension. A coveted tea-based liquor, tastes like green tea and kicks like whiskey. Alright, so the thing she wanted was the hollow plant, right? Because that's why Orm said buy the plant. You're about to buy hollow plant for $600. Please click again to confirm. Alright, return. I hope it's in the room. You remember? Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus on work. You can now visit J.C. Elton's. Okay. So that's our hollow plant. Oh, that's cool. We're gonna fill out the room. That's really neat. Alright, let's go to work. Wednesday, December 14th. Oh, we're just one day off because it's Wednesday, December 13th. Wrong year to be playing this game. Good evening. Hey, Jill. That's a sound you don't hear every day. But boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count. Wait, do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable, and cool, and comfortable, and cool, and really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was good. Don't run, you have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Oh my god, Gil, what is your shtick? Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. Truth is that she can't take the helmet off. The what? Where now? Nothing. Never mind. Thank you, Fear, for the 10-bit cheer of Gil is the best boy forever. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple of days. Is she somewhat relaxed now? Good. Are you all set? Yup. Alright. Alright, so that was last night. And I went back to page 12 and I just started filling it from there. I can't remember where I left out. Let's see, let's just count backwards for the 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, we're on page 6, Snowfall. I will not remember that. Time to mix drinks and check you. Oh, Miss Kim. Because of you, I got up late and lost a full day of work. And the day everyone got nifty assignments. And on the day everyone got a nifty assignment, too. Wait, because of me? You were the one that got me drunk and made me fall asleep like a goddamn log. So you arrived home safely. That's nice. That's all you have to say? I guess I did. I wonder if I go back and replay that, I can avoid getting her drunk and she would have a different interaction with me now. Probably, because I did make her fluffy dream big, and so I put in 4 Caromatrine, because it was optional. She doesn't know how to hold her liquor. Apparently she doesn't. What do you want me to say? If I felt more remorse over every client that gets drunk in here, I wouldn't be working. But... True. Morally speaking, I shouldn't let people get drunk. But getting people drunk is the unspoken main purpose of my job. And I did say that I didn't know how much alcohol you could handle, didn't I? Seriously, what kind of answer is that? Hello, Mr. Donovan? Do I know you? Hey, Brett, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Yay. Let me guess. A beer. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? Gee, I wonder what he means. Getting 2 of these, 4 of these, 2 of these, 4 of these, and 8 of these. 7, 8. Yes. Mix. Here you go. Yes. Now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday, too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Go away, Donovan, you're a jerk. Thank you, Theo, for the cheer. Yesterday, I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. Oh my god. We've come a long way in the department of Lilum sex appeal, I tell you. She was a Lilum, then. Yes, one of those new fancy King-class CH-1A models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Onomatopoeia, onomatopoeia. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. I'm not gonna do the wink, wink, nudge, nudge thing again. I'm kind of, like, fucking sick of this guy's shit. This is why I couldn't be a bartender. Hey, you! Guy with the John face. Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you! Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Gil! Get your shit together! That is not how you make people not suspicious of you! Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business for boobs. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damned riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws that they were trying to pass would backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And I'm black, so no one gets to argue with me about that. Roll low on bluff. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is a PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very Lasonic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was installing fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests everywhere. On second thought, maybe it's better to be Laconic. Laconic, there we go. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Scholarship! That's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. I agree. Like, the grammar is very similar, but the tones and the characters are where things get hard. That's where the real struggle is. So, you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. And it wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Maybe if it was just speaking and he did a very specified business-oriented course, I could kind of buy that. Because like I said, the grammar is enough that you can get away with basically just replacing the words. But you like take an English sentence and you say Chinese words with that. There is some grammatical differences, but you can get away with being that basic if you don't mind having bad grammar. This is unlike Japanese and Korean, which have a completely different grammar system, and so you would have to really, like, that's why they're so hard for English speakers to learn, is because it's so very different. So I can kind of buy that if he did a 2 weeks intensive study in business, like, Chinese. Like, he didn't learn any sort of, like, other stuff. He just learned business terminology and phrases and stuff. So yeah, I can sort of buy it, but I'm sure at the end of 2 weeks he spoke like a, fucking toddler. JoJo breaking out the knowledge of Chinese and exposing this dude's ignorance. I don't know. Like, that's a pretty impressive feat on itself, because it's a lot of memorization. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Important distinction. Tangerine? Canto what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are a lot of dialects in Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere, and is the official, government language. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Yeah, like, he probably just studied only exactly what he needed to in order to talk business with these fellows. Right. Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars blast too, right? Sure, on it. He wants a Mars blast. That's a change of pace. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2. I'd make it big, but you can't make that any bigger, because it's already too many spaces. So let's see, just blended. Yeah. Here. Alright. I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Oh good. Fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you? How they wanted unreasonable stuff and how they feel like they have more power than you and all that. Oh yeah, I recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. That and racial slurs in German. Racial slurs in what? I mean, German does sound very angry, so if you're gonna say insult someone, insulting them in German probably, excuse me, has the most impact. But let me tell you something, there are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're apple of their eyes. But make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal, gods forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify we were talking about the animal in an article. We were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. They were having picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. Oh my god, that's hilarious. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. You can't win. You'll always offend someone. So, my mouse has been doing this weird thing where sometimes when I click, it double clicks. That's why it didn't slowly fill in, but just instantly popped in. And I really hope that doesn't cause me to lose dialogue, but at some point it might. This has been really fun, but I'm gonna go now. I plan on working on art while listening to the stream, but this is really interesting and my computer is still on the main screen. No, take care. Bye, Rebel Linox! I'm sorry we were too entertaining. You have a good one. Have fun working on art. You can't win. You'll always offend somebody. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. Okay, yeah. I think, to a degree, this guy is probably actually really offensive and needs... How dare you be too distracting? Jeez, rude. I know, Triel. I know. I'm so awful. Like, when it comes to political correctness and, like, all that kind of stuff, I know some people have the same complaints as this guy, and some of it, I'm like, no. We need to, as a society, stop making jokes about these things. But at the same time, I think as well, some people in society do love feeling insulted, and they will go out of their ways to take things as an insult, which really aren't that big of a deal. The worst, history's greatest monster. What was that? So I can kind of see where he's coming from, but I get the feeling that he's also just a very offensive person, and that quite a few of the people being offended have reason to be, because he's awful, probably. The cougar one was just funny, though. They relish in the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point of it is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at a mirror. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kind of... Jill is echoing my own thoughts. Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted on as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? I am offended by my mirror on a regular basis. Same, Theo, same. I feel that. Done playing PUBG for now. Alright, nice, Orm. I hope you had some good rounds and, you know, weren't, like, got pretty far in it. The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason, she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Happy I haven't missed the best part of day 2. Oh, is there another part coming up? Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. I'm offended that you're offended by your mirror, Theo. Aww, Triella, you're so adorable. Something bitter to wake him up. I wonder if some alcohol would help too. Bitter. Gut punch sounds like it'll wake you up. Bitter, manly, strong. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Sunshine Cloud probably isn't what he wants. Girly, soft, definitely not. Bitter, manly, burning. Bitter, manly, burning. Small twist and putting emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning. Grizzly Temple. This one's kind of unbearable. It's mostly for fans of the movie it was used in. Bitter, promo, bland. He wants bitter, and Jill suggests give him the gut punch or the... Yeah, I was gonna go with the gut punch because that sounds like it would, wake him up. So, aged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, and I'm gonna make this a big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Put in some of these. Aged. Here we go. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. You know, I feel like I should compensate the poor bastard that took the heat today. Oh? Yeah, that kid Joel Jean Guillemero Hithero, I can't remember his name. All you will do is get everyone... Stop adding alcohol when it's optional. They said maybe some alcohol to punch it up. Okay, shut the fuck up. That kid is always gushing about that idol I interviewed. I can't remember anyone for the shit, but he's annoying enough to make me remember him. You're a bartender, it's your job, yeah. So I don't know, I feel like I cock-blocked him big time today by taking his gig away. Worst of all, I left him to fend off a pack of crazy bitches. And that's something I wouldn't wish on anyone, not even my worst enemies. Well, maybe two of them. My ex-wife and... You're sounding so considerate right now. I'm no saint, kid, but I'm a man. He who controls the booze controls the world. And a man must never cock block another man unless he's trying to fuck your mom. That's great. Awesome. Great, Dawn. You're great. Great. What if it's your dad? Did I stutter? Alright, you heard it here first. If you're a man, you have to cock block your dad. Thank you, Warren, for the cheer of never clock block. Maybe you... Oh, wrong person, wrong voice. Maybe you can get him tickets or something. Nah, see, that mean he be off work. And I need him to be at my beck and call tonight. I've seen that brat talk to no end about her, so I know I'll let him write about her somewhere else in the newspaper. Give him the food critics column or shit. It's shit anyways. Hehe, I'm so fucking nice. I'm out, kid. Thank you. Please come again. That'd be something interesting to see, I guess. That was, tiring. Hey, Jill. I think I have a problem. You can't get it off, can't you? Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take off the helmet. Yeah, very funny. Thank you, Theo, for the cheer. Jonathan's definition of nice is not anyone else's. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off Valkyrie-type white knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What? Did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit. Don't scare me like that. Ugly laughing. Okay, that is the one kind of laughing I can do well. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris, I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I heard the chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey, honey, can you see me? Actually, I'm gonna give her a cutesier voice. Hey, honey, can you see me? Konnichiwa! Desu wa Neko-chan! Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon, and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello! Oh, hello, Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit, then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a VIC jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean, the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible? Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people. Boku no Hero Academia fandom, I'm looking at you. Where you can only see a few articles of clothing floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that made me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo and maybe I'll get a nano camo module. I wonder if JoJo learned what Dorothy's line of work is by now. I'm assuming, 1, that she's a robot, because she has a little line here, and 2, she's a sex bot. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of Nano Camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials that take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes even things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last time I checked, though. Almost to the human eye? Well, it's not perfect, but if you move, you'd be an eerie, surroundings-colored blob. And we Lilum see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? There's the bitch! The bitch! The AI bitch! Nothing important. What are you having? I'm gonna change the channel. I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. Piano woman. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. This drink is huge. What AI bitch, JoJo, you were just waving in front of that dog ad. Nice, Orm. I'm not buying that, though. Aged and mixed. One piano woman. Thanks! I love these ones, you know. I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I want to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good! That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. Remember that? That guy was so nice in giving it to me. I don't! Like, did I miss something? Also, one second, I'm gonna mute my mic so I can blow my nose. It'd be gross. Alright, sorry about that. Remember that she likes Piano Woman. Got it. Here, I will make a sticky note on my computer. Dorothy likes piano women. There we go. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so this isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know... If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Do you pay him to finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible? Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. I don't kink shame. Oh, hey, John. Ah, Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. Oh my god, Dorothy, no. Dorothy. Belle, what do you have to think of that? Do you want to come say... Oh, you can't actually get seen by the chat because, I have no camera this time. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. Oh, Trial, you should have been here earlier. There was all kinds of kink shaming going on in the chat. And there was kink shaming, and there was having kinks, kink shaming being their kink, and all that kind of great shit. Yeah, it was just an endless thing of kinks and kink shaming. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. We were kink shaming, and that was a kink. What did you do? What did you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Sounds kinky. Hey, honey, what did he do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. So kinky, we gotta shame it. Too much kinky. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And, you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Thank you, Theo, for the cheer of shame. I'm gonna mute my mic 1 second real quick because my sinuses are still bugging me. There we go. Winter sucks. My body does not like it. Did I tell any lies? No, but never mind. Oh yeah? What about your boss? Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it, she put it on, now she's stuck. Oh yeah, shame me, that's totally my kink. This is like kink chicken. Oh my gosh, you guys are great. Oh, yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... A bit early for those stories, don't you think? Chickink. Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m. dressed as required, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I loved him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Well, like she said, it's weird, but not kinky weird. Remember the game from last time? Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. Oh, the guy from last time. Sorry if you heard me shout on Jado's mic. I just found that all of my posters I thought were missing, and they're mostly my favorites. Oh, that's awesome! Tell me if any of mine are in there, because I'm still missing some of my posters as well. Oh, sweet Dorothy, that is kinky, just not the type you think. And then I thought the house ate them. Oh, yeah, that's also a possibility. 3 years? Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Yep, there are like 3 KH posters in there. I'm mostly wondering about that giant Gintama one we used to have behind the TV. I have no idea where that one's gone. And that makes me the most sad because it was a gift from a friend who got it from a con in Japan. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part on his daughter's birthday. Wait a second. Does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems she died 4 years ago. Well, we'll see what I find. Let me know. Oh. Yup, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now it's sad and kinky. Aw. So I wonder if I should give her a big one or not. On the rocks and blended. There it goes. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It's the guy who was asking personal questions hires Dorothy once a year to replace his daughter. Huh. Wait, by guy who was asking personal questions, do you mean the guy who was like, you can't, like, we were like, why don't you get a dog? And they're like, you can't fuck a dog. Or at least you shouldn't. It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. The asshole, the one I told you to kill. Ah. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC-72s look like kids? Yes and no. Out of the factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory? Yeah, he misses his daughter and hires Dorothy since she looks like a young girl. Huh. Nope. Every fresh DFC-72 looks about 10 to 13 because this world is full of some sick perverts. It makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DFC-72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can be opt for a factory upgrade. If Theo Danielle says to kill someone, it's probably a wise move. He was a not just a jerk, but just overall really fucking creepy. Like, he kept talking about sex. I believe his opening our conversation with us was, have you, like, faked an orgasm? That's not how you talk with a complete stranger. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know. Right now, I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. All the sick fucks come to me, and I really need that advantage, you know? How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do in a normal night is ridiculous. So, if I stop looking underaged, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? No. I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Okay, voice for this guy. Good evening, Gil. That was my best impression of Solid Snake. Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules, and I'll make sure every time you sit, you hear the clink of your shaker. What? Jensen. Like Adam Jensen. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no problem. God, I cannot do a voice like that. I can't go deep and raspy. Hello, sailor. Hello. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I have to, like, actually hold my throat to get this voice even slightly, and I'm still not happy with it. God. These kind of voices are really, really bad. I insist. I got a hefty bonus for the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. God. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yay! Honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. You sound sick more than Burly. God damn it. I'll be fine with a gut punch. I don't know how else to do a big man burly voice. This is so weird. Sounds like you're trying not to throw up. I'll stop with this voice. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay, then let me get your orders. 1 big sunshine cloud and 1 gut punch. Press next after the first drink to make the second drink. Make both before serving. Okay. Oops. 1, 2. I meant to grab this, but I think I went over too far. She's a robot. I think she can handle that. On the rocks and blended. So, no, I'm not offended at all. Alright, and then hit next rather than serve. Where's, oh, next, okay. And I need to go to, no, oh, okay, reset. Big cloud. I don't know if I did that. Reset! There we go! Alright, everyone's yelling at me to make it big. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put in 2 of these on the rocks and blended. Alright, then go to the next one, and I'm making a gut punch. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. One time they ask for it and you forget. I'm gonna make this one big too, just because. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. 2 of these. And aged and mix. Here and here. Thank you! All in order. Thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention it. And thank you, Jill. It's my job. Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something, private? If you need a price list, I can have a convenient card up with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. No, thank you. It's not about that. Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose? Holy shit, Dorothy! Yes. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode, when they're being assaulted or the like. That way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and bam! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I see. And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now, I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. God, I cannot do deep, manly, raspy voices. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that, nothing more, young lady. Fine. See if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you, please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Gil! I need your girly hands for a second here. Coming! Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking you from time from your break. Nah, don't worry about it. Sorry you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars blast? That I can. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And stop. Here. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to war? Not an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? Still sound like I'm sick, don't I? first, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire? You? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind if you just said... You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Damn, I still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should. It's quite the show. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break. All right. Okay. With that, I am going to call it a night. It's the perfect time to do so because it is just at 9:55, 5 minutes until 10. Thank you everyone so much for stopping by, talking in chat, donating some bits. You guys are amazing. I will see you all again with more of Bartender action on Friday. So Jill is taking another 2-day break in the middle of her shift. I don't know how it got timed out so that the streams end when Jill takes her break rather than when the day ends, but that's how things are going. So thank you again, everyone who's watching this. I hope you're having a fun time. I am sorry for my voices. They are terrible, but you'll have to be dealing with them for a while still. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye-bye!